Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions of UFC 265, Lewis versus Gane for the interim UFC heavyweight championship. And let's get straight into it to the early prelim opener of Johnny Munoz Jr. versus Jamie Simmons. Now, okay fight to kick off the card. Not good at all. It's actually, Jamie Simmons is horrible, man. He's not good. He's fought absolute cans. He is a can himself. I don't think he's that good, but I mean, I think you guys might know my prediction already. But Johnny Munoz Jr. coming off a loss to Nate Maness in his last fight. He lost that fight because he kicked Maness in the groin, and they took points away. That's how he lost. But anyways, Jamie Simmons, not good at all. Lost to Giga Chikadze on short notice. To be fair, he lasted longer than Cub Swanson, so I'll give him that. I'm gonna go with Johnny Munoz Jr. here. I think he'll get it done by unanimous decision, 29-28. And he showed a good sign of a good shin. I don't see Jamie Simmons out-grappling him or knocking him out. I'll say Jamie Simmons wins the first round, loses the last two. Johnny Munoz Jr. for the win. Moving on up the card, Victoria Leonardo versus Melissa Gatto. Now, I'm gonna go for Melissa Gatto here. She has like a weird record, 6-0 and 2 draws. Weird record, but it's also she's still undefeated, so there's no problem there. Victoria Leonardo coming off a loss to Manon Fiorot. I mean, she got destroyed and outclassed in that one, but that's not a bad loss. Manon Fiorot's an absolute savage. Melissa Gatto is coming off a win over somebody that I'm just basing this fight off. And Victoria Leonardo beat Chelsea Hackett, but Chelsea Hackett didn't even know what she was doing on the ground, so I don't know about that one. But Melissa Gatto coming off a great win before over Carol Rosa. Carol Rosa, ring. That is insane. Carol Rosa is actually really good. And this is why I'm basing this fight off. Victoria Leonardo, not the best fighter in my opinion. She's 8-3. I mean, it's not a bad record, but I mean, I don't think it's as good as Melissa Gatto's at 6-0 and 2 draws. And she went to a draw with a girl that has an Oliveira surname. So that's got to be kind of really good. So now look where Charles Oliveira is. Maybe not Alex Oliveira. He's looking trash lately, but his brother is the champion. So yeah, I'm going to go with Melissa Gatto here. I think she'll get a first round armbar here. I think she'll at first get like a Paul Craig, Jamal Hill-esque, but she won't break her arm or anything. She'll just tap. I think she'll get like a Mackenzie Dern, Randa Marcos-esque submission. Give me Melissa Gatto by submission for the win. Moving up the card, Miles Johns versus Anderson Dos Santos. Now, I'm going to go with Miles Johns here. I truly believe he's going to get the job done. And he's actually really good, man. People just disrespect him because he grabbed the glove of Kevin Natividad with a brutal KO with an uppercut. And not just the uppercut KO that was good. The way he went backwards was just awesome. The flop, I say. But Miles Johns coming off a great win. It was a little bit dirty. I know he grabbed the glove, but come on. Just give him one slide. Just like Conor McGregor, bro. He got the glove of Dustin Poirier. But anyways, Miles Johns, really good fighter. Lost to Mario Bautista by flying knee, but things happen. Things happen like that. So there's no shame there. And Mario Bautista's not even that bad. Beat Cole Smith in Vancouver, by the way. And Cole, that's not a good win at all. Cole Smith is complete garbage. I don't I don't think he's good at all. I'm going to go with Miles Johns here, though. I think he gets it done. Anderson Santos has struggled with guys on the ground before with him. Like, Martin Day was doing actually decent against him. Martin freaking Day. I don't like Martin Day. He's complete dog crap. I don't think he's good at all. He lost to good guys. He lost to Andre Ewell. He got picked apart in that fight. And he also lost to Nanormani. That's not good at all. Both of those losses don't really look too good anymore since Nanormani is just trash overall. And Andre Ewell just lost twice now. Recently against Julio Arce. But I'm going to go with Miles Johns here just to out-grapple him for 3 rounds. I think he's actually technical with his stuff. Anderson Dos Santos is good. He's 36. To be fair, he has a reach advantage here, but I don't know. I think Miles Johns is just going to out-grapple him for 3 rounds with a boring performance, and he's going to get the job done, in my opinion. 30-27, unanimous decision. Miles Johns gets it done, and impressive fashion. Moving up the card, Manel Cape versus Ode Osborne. Now, this is a good fight. I'm gonna go with Manel Cape here. I think he's actually really good, man. I thought he got robbed in his last fight against Mateus Nicolau. I mean, he's actually a good fighter, man. Ode Osborne's good too, but he beat Jerome freaking Rivera. And Mateus Nicolau was ranked when he beat Mateus Nicolau. So, I don't know. I think Manel Cape's going to get the job done here. I think he needs to get this win. He's coming off a loss to Mateus Nicolau, but also coming off a loss to Alexandre Pantoja. He just didn't do enough in that fight. I think that was kind of his fault, but also that's not a bad loss because Alexandre Pantoja is an absolute monster. Well, not a monster, but he's really good. He's taking on Brandon Royval. I think he'll probably beat him as well. I'm going to go for Manel Cape here. Ode Osborne got submitted by Brian Kelleher. Not bad, but I mean, it's Brian Kelleher at the same time. You know, he's kind of a gatekeeper in my opinion. I'm going to go with Manel Cape here. I think he's going to get it done. I think he really needs this too because, I don't know, he's going to definitely get cut from the UFC if he doesn't get this. I don't know how they're going to keep him still if he loses this fight. I'm going to go for Manel Cape, 29-28, unanimous decision. Ode Osborne slows down in his fights, especially the 3rd round and the 2nd round. Give me Manel Cape to win the second 2 rounds, and I think he'll get it done. I'll say Ode Osborne does really good in the 1st, but loses the 2nd and 3rd. Manel Cape gets it done. Moving on up the card, Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Jessica Penne. Now, I'm going to go with Jessica Penne here as an underdog. I think she's an underdog, is she? Let me just check. She has to be. They're evens, but Karolina Kowalkiewicz is a slight favorite. But I don't know. I'm going to go for Jessica Penne. I think she's just better, my opinion. It's a good fight. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is trash, but it's fine. I never was a fan of her. She just never impresses me, man. She's on a losing streak. Got KO'd brutally out cold by Jessica Andrade. To be fair, she's lost to good opponents. Let's just go through them right now. Okay? She's 12-6. Not a bad record. I think Jessica Penne has a similar record. Coming off a loss to Yan Jiaonan. Not bad. She's a top 5 contender. But she also got destroyed by Carla Esparza. She's not bad. That's not a bad loss. Alexa Grasso, not bad either. Just beat Macy Barber. Beat some random Maverick. Michelle Watterson, not bad. Jessica Andrade, not bad either. But the people she's beaten, though, except for the Rose Namajunas, that was freaking when Woodley won the title, bro. And she arguably could have lost that fight. Felice Herrig to a split decision. Jody Escabel. She's a joke. This girl, I don't even know how she's still in the UFC, in all honesty. I think Jessica Penne is going to win. Jessica Penne coming off a win over Lupita Godinez. People say that was a robbery. I don't think it was a robbery. I think it was a close fight. If they went to Godinez, I wouldn't even mind. It could have been a draw. I wouldn't even care. But it went to Jessica Penne. But yeah, to be fair, this is what I'm going to say about this. Jessica Penne's lost to she's beaten better opponents, but lost to more worse opponents. As of Karolina Kowalkiewicz, lost to beat absolute nobodies, but lost to good opponents. She's like a gatekeeper kind of now, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I don't see her winning this one. She keeps just getting outclassed and outclassed and outclassed. Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she's okay. She's Polish, so she might get something out of that because Jan Blachowicz has been doing really good lately. But yeah, I think Jessica Penne is going to get the job done. Just out grappling Karolina Kowalkiewicz for 2 rounds, I'll say Kowalkiewicz steals them out, come back in the third maybe. And Jessica Penne slows down a little bit. But because she kind of slowed down against Godinez, but Godinez kept slamming her to the freaking canvas. So I think Godinez is better than Kowalkiewicz. I'm not even lying at this point. Give me Jessica Penne here, 29-28, unanimous decision. But watch Kowalkiewicz win, because she might. But I think Penne's gonna win it. Penne gets it done. Moving up the card, Ed Herman versus Alonzo Menifield. Now, I'm gonna go with Alonzo Menifield here. First round KO, I think he'll get it done. But I'm just gonna say some things here about Ed Herman. People really give him crap about the Mike Rodriguez fight. I do too. But I think it was kind of the referee's fault. I think it was kind of the referee's fault. It was Ed Herman's fault too. I'm not just blaming this all on the ref. It was both of them's fault. They both simp for each other. Oh well, Ed Herman and the ref sitting in a tree. I don't care. I think Ed Herman's gonna get KO'd in the first round though. Come off a win over Mike Rodriguez. Kimura win. Beat Kadis Ibragimov. Beat Patrick Cummins. And Mike Rodriguez, that doesn't even look good anymore. I'm going to go at all his 3 wins. Especially because I don't even know anymore, man. Ed Herman's confusing. All of his wins are trash anyways. I think Alonzo Menifield's going to get the job done. He's coming off a win over Fabio Charant, I think. And he lost, and he got it by Von Flue choke. I think OSP really tapped him on the chin and gave him that Von Flue choke power. But yeah, I think Alonzo Menifield gets it done. He's 33. There's nothing out of him anymore. Maybe if he was like 29, then we'll give him a try. But he beat Paul Craig. But Paul Craig was kind of chinny before. Now he's kind of in it now. Ankle beat Gus, but we'll see. Yeah, but I think Alonzo Menifield's gonna get the job done here. First round KO. I'll say and Masvidal Usman SKO. Usman Masvidal SKO. I'm sorry that I said Masvidal first, of course. But I think Usman Masvidal SKO. I think he'll land a kick though. I think Ed Herman's gonna land a kick. I don't know any other type KO he's gonna get out of this, but I think Ed Herman's gonna land a kick. And Menifield's going to take him with a big right hand. Down goes Ed Herman, completely out cold. Brutally. And he gets it done. Menifield gets it done. And I think he'll win. Moving up the card, Draco Rodriguez versus Vince Morales. Seriously? This is hard. I'm going to go for Draco Rodriguez, but it's risky. Because Vince Morales, as much as he has a kind of terrible record. He can scrap, man. He can go scrapping to scrapping. I think he's actually really good, man. Vince Morales. He's not the best. He's not the best. I'm not saying like he's the GOAT or anything. Of course not. He's not a freaking 5. But I'm gonna go for Draco Rodriguez. But I'm actually worried he's gonna get chinned. I'm picking Draco Rodriguez. I think he'll get a 29-28 unanimous decision. But Vince Morales can go out there and chin him out cold like Ayman Zahabi did. And it was kind of a weird KO, but he was still out cold. And Vince Morales beat Ayman Zahabi by decision. He didn't chin him or anything, but it's just... I'm going to go with Draco Rodriguez, though. I think he gets it done. He's beat good competition as well, in my opinion, an amateur and that. So it's not like he's just brand new. And he's 7-2. Give the guy the chance. I think Draco Rodriguez gets it done, but I'm worried for him. We'll see what happens. Draco Rodriguez gets it done. And also Vince Morales almost got a 10-8 round against Benito Lopez. I'm not just basing this off on Draco Rodriguez, all him. Vince Morales can scrap too. I reckon this can be a really good fight. I don't think it'll be fight of the night. I think something else will, but we'll see what happens. Draco Rodriguez gets it done by decision. Moving on up the card. Rafael Fiziev versus Bobby Green. Now, I'm going to go with Rafael Fiziev here over Bobby Green. I really like Rafael Fiziev. I think he can be something. I don't think he will be something. I think he can reach. I think if he wins this one against Bobby Green, rank him. Because Thiago Moises is ranked. And Bobby Green, I thought, beat him. At first I was like, it's okay decision. I watched it back. Bobby Green out-doubled him in strikes each and every round. I saw what I needed to see, and Bobby Green got robbed completely. I think he'll do good here against Rafael Fiziev. I think he'll mount a comeback in the 3rd round. First 2 rounds will go to Fizz, in my opinion. I think it'll be a little bit too much for Bobby Green. And Bobby Green has a high stat, and I think he saw that Fiziev can KO Moicano, because Moicano's a little bit shitty. And it was kind of an early stoppage as well. I think Fiziev is not going to KO him. And if Bobby Green has a high stance with his hands up, and he has a long torso, Bobby Green's just gonna bang those body kicks in there. I actually wouldn't even mind. You guys can bet on this. I'm not. I'm gonna say decision. Body kick TKO for Rafael Fiziev, end of round 2, or whatever you want. Just body kick TKO. Body kick TKO, in my opinion, would be a good bet for Rafael Fiziev. I don't see him getting it, though. I think it'll be a decision win, 29-28. Rafael Fiziev gets it done. Lands some good leg kicks there as well. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he takes it to the ground a little bit also, but I don't see him doing that. I think Bobby Green has good takedown defense. But yeah. Rafael Fiziev, in my opinion, gets it done. Moving on up the card to the main card. Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. Now, I'm going to go with Casey Kenny here over Song Yadong. Song Yadong's good. He is a really good fighter. But, dude, he lost to Kyler Phillips, which isn't bad. But he lost to Raulian Paiva just 2 weeks ago. You know, it's just, I can't do this, bro. Song Yadong's good. He got gifted a decision against Marlon Vera. So, I don't even know. I thought he was ranked, but I think Kyler Phillips stole that spot. Now Raulian Paiva did. I think Song Yadong is good. His only highlight reel KO is Alexandro Perez. And I don't see him KOing Casey Kenny. If Dominic Cruz can make it close, Dominic Cruz. if Dominic Cruz can make it close. I thought, and Casey Kenny did good in that fight. Got one round against Dominic Cruz. But, of course, Dominic Cruz won, in my opinion. 2 rounds to 1. But, listen up, man. Casey Kenny is good, man. Casey Kenny is really good. And he fought Nathaniel Wood. I thought he lost that fight. It wasn't a robbery. It was kind of a weird decision, but whatever. But also, Nathaniel Wood, in my opinion, was backing up the whole time a little bit. I'm going to go for Casey Kenny here, man. I think he's good, man. He beat that guy, Louis Smolka. Yeah, the guy O'Malley would flatline. But, okay. He beat him. He beat Hila Tang, which is kind of bad, but he was just mauling him the whole time. Casey Kenny's really good, man, and Song Yadong can pull this off. I'll be really surprised. Both guys have similar chin levels. Maybe a slight edge to Kenny because he eats shots. Yadong can eat shots also. And he got gifted decisions before. I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets gifted here. I think this fight's going to be fight of the night, possibly. But we'll see what happens. He got gifted against Damon. He got gifted against Vera. I'm worried, but I think he's gonna lose here against Casey Kenny. Casey Kenny's really good, and I think he'll edge out each and every round here. This is what I think he'll edge out every round here. 30-27, unanimous decision for Casey Kenny. I think he'll just edge every round. It'll be competitive. Song Yadong will make it competitive because it's Song freaking Yadong. And I think I think Casey Kenny will win, and I think he'll get the job done. Casey Kenny for the win. Moving on up the card, Tecia Torres versus Angela Hill. Now, I'm going to go with Tecia Torres here. I actually think she's going to win. She's good. She's good. I'm just going to say it how it is. She's good. I know she beats. This is what I think about this fight. Tecia Torres, in my opinion, I think she'll get a decision. But I think she's going to rock Angela Hill a few times. If you didn't see her fight against Sam Hughes, she completely mauled her and outclassed her and made Sam Hughes quit on the stool because of an eye injury. It wasn't an eye injury. She just wanted to get out of there. Sam Hughes is complete garbage. She doesn't know what she's doing in there. But, yeah, I think Tecia Torres is going to get the job done here by 29-28, I reckon. I reckon Angela Hill can steal one of the rounds. Maybe the second round can go to Angela Hill, but first round and third round can go to Tecia Torres because we saw Angela Hill can slow down. We saw that against Michelle Waterson. I think Tecia Torres is good, man. I think she's just really good. I don't think she'll be champ, but she's lost. She's like Karolina Kowalkiewicz, but she's actually fighting. Unlike Karolina Kowalkiewicz, which is I don't even like her, man. Cut her from the UFC. But I mean, yeah. I think Tecia Torres gets it done, 29-28 over Angela Hill. Angela Hill's good. I thought she beat Claudia Gadelha really easily. I seen that fight against Michelle Waterson a lot of times now. I kind of thought Michelle Waterson could have won that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to, if they gave that fight to Angela Hill. I wouldn't be mad, but I kind of thought Michelle Waterson got enough. But whatever. I think Tecia Torres gets it done by a clear decision, just landing good shots with her hands, kicks, and body kicks and that. I think she'll get it done over Angela Hill pretty easily. Moving on up the card, Vicente Luque versus Michael Chiesa. Now, going to go with Vicente Luque here. I think he's... In 2 years, if Vicente Luque keeps stacking up wins, which I think he will do this year against Chiesa, I think Luque is going to knock out Chiesa round 1. In 2 years, if he keeps stacking wins, he'll beat Usman. If he's champ by then, I think he will be. But I think Luque is going to get the job done here by first round KO over Michael Chiesa. If you didn't watch Michael Chiesa stand up, he is garbage. I am sorry. He is garbage on the feet. I don't see him out grappling Luque, so that answers it. And there's no way, there is 0% chance that Chiesa flatlines out cold or TKOs anyways Vicente Luque. Other than ground and pound, maybe. But I don't see him knocking out Vicente Luque. MMA gods won't jinx that. I swear to God, there is no way, no way that will happen. Chiesa won't KO Luque. Only way I see him TKOing him is ground and pound. I don't even see him taking down Luque. I think his only chance is just drop him, but he won't do that because his stand-up's crap. I think Luque is going to flatline him. I think he'll get it done with the Bilal Muhammad versus... You see Vicente Luque versus Bilal Muhammad? That type of KO, I think, will happen. But I think it'll be a TKO. I don't think Chiesa's going to go out cold. Like Bilal Muhammad did. Luque gets it done by TKO, round 1. Vicente Luque versus Bilal Muhammad-esque KO type. Gets it done. Moving on up the card. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. Now, the co-main event. It was supposed to be Nunes versus Pena. That did not happen. But, because Nunes got COVID, of course. Co-main event, Aldo Munoz. Not bad. I'm going to go with Jose Aldo here. I believe he's going to get the job done over Pedro Munoz. It's a good fight. I like it. I think Aldo gets it done by chopping down Pedro Munoz's legs. I think he'll chop down Pedro Munoz's legs. I wouldn't even be surprised if one of these guys breaks their leg in this fight. Like Weidman-esque. You know? I don't even be... I know in that leg break video I said, who will be the next fight? But I said Aldo against Munoz because at that time I said Munoz was probably going to win. I heard it at the time he was probably going to win. But I think Aldo gets it done now. I changed my prediction. I think he'll go out there, chop down Pedro Munoz's legs. And at the time, I picked Munoz because I thought it would be a 5-rounder. But it was a 3-rounder. I think Jose Aldo gets it done. Alexander Volkanovski's a beast for beating Jose Aldo in 3 rounds. He's the champion, though. But yeah, I think Jose Aldo is going to chop down Pedro Munoz's legs early. Munoz, in my opinion, should try going to the ground a little bit with Aldo. Dude, you're Brazilian. Aren't you a Brazilian black belt? He KO'd Garbrandt. Who the hell cares, bro? Rob Vaughn did better than you, in my opinion. But whatever. Rob Vaughn didn't get a KO also, though. Jose Aldo will chop down Pedro Munoz's legs, land some good shots, and I'll say in a 5-rounder Munoz wins, but he will not have enough time. Munoz will come back in the 3rd. I don't think he'll get enough for a 10-8. That means Aldo will win the first 2 rounds by chopping down Pedro Munoz. He did actually. Aldo, in one of the rounds, I think it was round 2, he did really good against Petr Yan, chopping down his legs. But if I was Aldo, I'd chop like Israel Adesanya, Marvin Vettori-esque on like the under the thigh. Don't do it on shin because I'm worried you're gonna break your leg and your career is gonna be over. Please don't snap it, bro. Oh, I should just feel it now. I think Jose Aldo is gonna get it done. Also, he did really good against Marlon Vera in the grappling department, so he can have that just in case if anything goes wrong on the feet. But, yeah, I think Jose Aldo gets it done. 29-28 unanimous decision. And, Yeah, Pedro Munoz did good against Jimmy Rivera, but we saw Sterling. If Sterling can do something, if Sterling can actually just outstrike and outgrapple you each and every round, I think Aldo can as well. We'll see. I'm gonna go with Jose Aldo here. I think he gets it done. Moving on up the card, Derek Lewis versus Cyril Gane for the interim UFC heavyweight championship of the world. I'm gonna go with Derek Lewis here. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go with Cyril Gane. I think he's just gonna be way too much for Derek Lewis, and I think he'll get a 5th round TKO. Derek Lewis is good in a way of knockout, but everything else of Derek Lewis is dog crap. No joke. His only chance to win here is by knockout. I am so scared here that Lewis is going to get it done. I don't think he will, though. I don't think he's going to get it done. I'm going to go with Cyril Gane, just using the footwork. He has more cardio than Lewis, better chin than Lewis. Well, I don't know about that. Lewis might have a better chin. I don't even know. They both have equal chins, in my opinion. But yeah, he has more footwork, way more footwork. I'm just saying that again because it's just his footwork is insane. He's like Tom Aspinall. I think Cyril Gane and Tom Aspinall is going to be the next guys I'm going to bring in. But, yeah, if Cyril Gane has way more cardio, not better stand-up, I'll give that to Lewis because that's all he freaking does, I bet. He can push a better pace than freaking Lewis. He can do way more than Lewis, man. And I think Cyril Gane is going to get it done here over Derek Lewis. Cyril Gane is an absolute savage. Did good against Volkov. I mean, that was a tougher fight for him, but, like, he did better than freaking Lewis against Volkov. Let's just make that real. And Lewis had to get the knockout, and Volkov was just an idiot about it. And that's where everything just went gone for him. I think Cyril Gane gets it done. 5th round TKO. And not just that, not just a TKO, I think he'll get a front kick TKO to the stomach to Derek Lewis. But I'm scared for it because Lewis almost freaking KO'd JDS because he faked it. You know, I think Cyril Gane has a way better chin than JDS though, and he proved that because they TKO'd him with elbow to the side of the head, not the back. I don't know why JDS keeps complaining about it, but I think Gane gets it done. And for the first 4 rounds, he'll have a boring-esque Rosenstrike performance. You know, I'm going to go with Cyril Gane. I think he gets it done. 5th round TKO. I don't see how. I think there's one moment in the fight where Lewis trying to tags him, but Cyril Gane will be fine. I don't think. I'm so worried that Lewis is gonna get it done. You annoying idiot. I hate you. An idiot. I hate you, Derek Lewis. You fluky dummy. Every time I go against him, he always seems to pull it. Fudge, I picked Blades to beat him. I picked Olenek to beat him. I picked him to be... I think I picked Ivanov to beat him. We're going Ivanov. I picked Latifi to beat him. I picked Olenek and Curtis Blades, of course. I just said that. He's gonna win. Derek Lewis, I can just see him doing the 1st round KO. But I don't think Gane's gonna shoot any takedowns. I think he's just gonna pick apart. I think he's gonna pick apart Lewis here. And if you guys want to see even more about this, go check out my video. Derek Lewis, Cyril Gane. It was before, but like I'm gonna save my prediction in that. If you want any more, it's a video that was from 3 weeks ago when it got announced, or 4 weeks ago. I don't even care. I don't even know. But yeah, I think Cyril Gane gets it done pretty impressively as well. And if he wins it really, really, really impressively, I might pick him against Gane. Actually, but if Lewis flatlines Gane completely out cold as he did before the cursed blades, I'm 100% picking against Gane. 100%. See you later, guys. Toodle pip. But hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, like and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.